Good morning, everyone. Folks, today we are here in Alaska and we're heading towards Ketchikan. I am super stoked for today. We don't have an excursion. We're just going to walk around, take it as it comes to us. And we got room service coming to us for breakfast. We've never done that before. It should be here pretty soon. It was a bright early morning at 4 o'clock in the morning. I have some video to show you that. I was like, wow, the sun woke me up at 4 in the morning. I couldn't believe my eyes, but I forgot, because the days are like longer up here and stuff. Anyways, yeah. Dawn, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's do this. This is weird. I've never experienced 4 o'clock in the morning and it's light out. But there's the sun. Good morning, Ketchikan. And that's where we're heading. We should pull in a port around 10 o'clock in the morning and we'll start exploring. It's supposed to be a beautiful day today. Every day we've had here has been amazing. Today will be our last day on land in Alaska. Of course, we'll be at sea all day tomorrow. And then back to Vancouver. And breakfast is here. Wow, that was cool. And the guy was super friendly. He brought it over. We got some salt and pepper shakers, some milk, orange juice. There's a little
juice.
I ordered cranberry for you. I know you like the cranberry. And oh my gosh, let's get into this. I've never had room service. Now this is included. You can get this every single morning if you want. But sometimes we like to try different things, and today's the different.
Do you want me to take these off of there so you can see the food? Ooh, that looks good.
Looks really good, yeah.
And what's in here? Raisin bran for the milk. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
There should be another one, right?
Yeah.
Yep, raisin bran.
What's in here?
Some toast.
Oh, we got toast. Toast
to dip it into the eggs.
Yeah.
Actually, believe it or not, we should have been doing this the whole time. Oh, wow, yeah.
Toast.
They did it right. And then there's another second one underneath there, of course. Yeah, we got a little bit. Ooh, wow, it's piping hot, too. Bacon, sausage. Ooh, this is exciting. Boy, look at that. That was crazy amazing. A little tomato. That is awesome. We got our cereal. They brought out all the little juices and like little things. Look at.
They're in a glass bottle.
Look at that. We should have been doing this whole time. We should never went down. We should have breakfast every morning. In fact, you can order as much as you want. You can order like 2 of these breakfasts. You can order whatever you want, over and over and over and over. It's just amazing what you can get on this ship when you want. At 2 o'clock in the morning, you can have room service. Cost you, other than breakfast, breakfast is free, it's included. But I think there's a $5 charge or something for dinner, so. There's a ferry and they're taking Coca-Cola. Who knows where? And we have made it. Oh, it's going to be a beautiful day. And I just booked an excursion for today. Something little, something fun, something Dawn would like. Now, there's some seaplanes over there. We got to fly in one of those in Vancouver. It was a lot of fun. We are here, Dawn.
What time is this?
This is Ketchikan. Yep. What is this?
Looks like a bunch of tires.
I don't know. Well, there's like tires holding. They're like pulling. I don't know. Some great big. Oh, I know what they are. They're those things that the boats bump into when they go to dock. So we booked another excursion last minute, and we're gonna be doing some fun things today. And we are pulling into port, which is literally right downtown. Salmon Landing. And we won't have too far of a walk. And they're dropping the lines. We're already tied in over here. Well, this is pretty cool because there's downtown right there.
Yeah.
Not a lot of walking. But there is a lot of shopping to do. Looks like there's all kinds of fun things. This is our last stop in Alaska, so whatever you need from Alaska, you got to get it now. And out for another excursion. Oh, what the? Oh, we gotta get a picture of him, right?
I can use my camera. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Okay, ready, 1, 2, small. Bus.
Oh boy. What was that? A great big sea otter back there? Morning.
Have a good day.
Will do. Right downtown. This is cool. And that's our excursion over there.
Oh, wow. No, I don't want to. I kept going to.
I'm scared of you. I'm very sensitive.
Oh. Well, you gotta get a photo. All right. And at this angle, this is a really big ship. So that is our excursion for today. It's a duck, Dawn.
I know.
It's not a World War II duck. It's a modern day duck, but it's a duck, no less. So this is the 10:30. We're on the 11:30. But that's what we're going to be on today. A duck. Ketchikan.
Oh, wow, look at that tunnel.
And that's what we're going to be doing here shortly. And they call this the Rock. And it pretty much just tells the story of the folks that lived in this area over the years, miners, the indigenous. Welcome to Alaska's first city, Ketchikan, the salmon capital of the world. Alaska's fourth largest city. You are here. The state flag. Average rainfall is 12.5 feet per year. January averages temperature 32 degrees. July temperature is 57 degrees. And we're already at 60 today, so it's going to be a really great day. The king salmon capital of the world. Liquid sunshine cage. This is the map of the town, and we're here in Berth 1, and there's a lot to explore today. Creek Street, I heard, is pretty cool to visit too, so we'll do that as well. There's a couple totems in the area. Yeah, Creek Street is where I want to check out. The weather today is above average, way above average for this time of year. And I don't even need this jacket. I'm already starting to sweat. But you never know, because once you get on the dock and you start, you know what I mean, or whatever, wind.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're waiting for our duck. We're gonna walk around a little bit here by the water and check out, see what's going on. And you have the sourdough bar. It's got a ship on the roof. Probably a little place you can wet the whistle. And they have plenty of gift stores. Check this Thunderbird out. And this is our first totem of the day. Yeah, it's a bald eagle. Wow, it's very, very nice. I like it. He's just swooping down from the heavens. So that totem's name is Thundering Wings. They talk a little bit about Thundering Wings here. The founding fathers. And the Alaska Gold Rush. Big Jim will scrape your face, cut your hair in good shape, hot and cold baths. They got all kinds of interesting history here. And that's what it looked like back in 1906. And there's a tunnel over here, and I'm wondering if you could blow your horn in that tunnel. It's a beautiful day. We took our jackets off, we put them in the backpack, and wow, it's just amazing. World record class Alaskan polar bear. 9 feet and weighed 1,400 pounds. I wouldn't want to be on the bad side of him. You know, Coca-Cola makes them look all, cute and cuddly, don't they? And in real life, they're not cute, or, well, they're kind of cute little, not cuddly. And they have all kinds of t-shirts here. And I got a t-shirt for my sister. And I love this t-shirt here. Skagway, it's got cruise ships, orcas. Pretty cool. The Tongass Trading Company has a lot of good deals in there. We picked up quite a bit of souvenirs, t-shirts, hats. Really good price, like $10.
It's good quality stuff.
It was good, yeah, it was good quality stuff too.
Shirts are soft.
Pretty cool store, I do suggest that, right here on the port. This guy here looks like Rob Snyder. Deuce Bigelow. Doesn't he?
So we're on a duck boat tour.
It's not our first time being on a duck. Just not a duck this new.
Yeah.
This is not, doesn't smell like vintage World War II though. Is that Wilford Brimley driving the duck today? I think it is. He even laughs like him. And this is a packed duck. We put our jackets back on just in case, you know what I'm saying? Like it's cold.
Windy.
Yeah.
And we are off! Ketchikan is actually located on an island. That's right, folks. Ketchikan's located on an island. This island is 50 miles wide and 53 miles long. And Ketchikan is actually in the heart of the Tongass rainforest. We are literally in the middle of a rainforest. On average, Ketchikan gets about 150 inches of rain each year. There's actually a law here in Ketchikan that is still in place today where women are not allowed to go down and wear high heels on the wooden piling. And now, guys, we are turning onto Spruce Mill Way. Does anyone have any idea why it is called Spruce Mill Way? Yup, there used to be a spruce mill here. And if you guys look over to your left, you'll see our very own Quack Shack. April's in there right now. Everybody give a wave. Yeah. It's the only quack dealer here in town. Pretty cool. We have got the Alaskan Lumberjack Show, which is actually the location where the old spruce mill used to be located. Now, at the Great Alaskan Lumberjack Show, they do lots of really cool things. They do pole climbing, they do a bunch of races and really cool competitions. If you can see the 2 poles up there standing up, that's where it is. Coming up here, we have got the fire station. And a really cool thing about the fire station is that it is a government-funded building that was completed on time and under budget. That's right, guys, we get things done here in Ketchikan. A really cool thing about it too is that there is a museum inside of it, and we have a fire truck which name is Grandma because it is super, super old. We don't really have to use the fire station too much considering how much it rains here in Ketchikan, but obviously it's there. Coming up here, we have the St. John Episcopal Church. Now, this is actually where the main water line of Ketchikan actually begins. That's right, guys. Everything we were just driving on was also made up of pilings. People used to have to row their boats all the way to church every Sunday in order to get there. We also have salmon spawning grounds here, which is the location where salmon will end up ending their life. They will swim up the creek, they will lay their eggs, the men will fertilize these eggs, which after that process they end up dying, but then it ends up being a good food source. And the reason it is called Bear Valley is because it is where you can find the most concentration amount of bears here. And the reason for this is because right up this road, which we will not be going up that way, that is where our city dump is. Every single house. I mean, they're technically trash cans, but bear feeders, same thing. Now, supposedly, these bear feeders are bear-proof, but let's be real, nothing here is bear-proof. We have 26 brothels here in Creek Street, and one of the most popular ones was Dolly's house, which is the mint green one that you'll see out there. Now, Dolly opened her doors in 1919, and that is when she bought that house. She bought it for $800, which back in the day was pretty expensive. She would sell her services for $3. She would sell a watered down whiskey for 50 cents. And she would also charge 50 cents for a shoe shine for every single man that came down Married Man's Trail. And the reason for that was because, you know, if the men had really good, very muddy boots, then people would know where they went. Now, Ketchikan has a very big rivalry with Juneau, Alaska. And Juneau likes to think that they are the salmon capital of the world. But they are wrong. Ketchikan is the salmon capital of the world. And if you look to a lot of the shops, a lot of them are currently jewelry shops, which, you know, very common in cruise ports. But pretty much all the jewelry shops, those used to be bars. So sometimes we can get up to like 7 ships in port, which doubles our population. We will get like 17,000 people here, and we only have 14,000 here. So it increases a lot. There's a sign right up there for the welcome to Ketchikan. It says, now we are about to go through a world famous tunnel, and we have a tradition when we go through this tunnel.
Blow the horn.
A bunch of noise.
Blow the horn. Woo! Yay! They still blow their horn or not whistle.
Now, this tunnel actually holds a Guinness World Record because it is the only tunnel where you can drive through, you can walk through, you can drive on top of, you can drive underneath, you can drive around, you can walk around, and you can even drive underneath it when the tide is low enough. That is one of the biggest places here in Ketchikan that buys, purchases, and sells salmon. They sell over 1 billion pounds of salmon every single year. That's right, 1 billion. Safeway's our grocery store, so it's not one of the chain restaurants. I know some other people call it Bahaba, working on the accent. So we are heading to the ramp where we are going to turn this bus into a boat. Now, we're getting there. Oh, I see a starfish. And we're floating! Give a round of applause to Captain Rose here, guys. Great! Now we have lots of different fishing boats here in our harbor. The main ones are for salmon, obviously, and they are gill netters, we have trawlers, and we have purse seiners. Now, if you look off to that boat right there with all the little balloon-looking things hanging off of it, that one is a purse seiner. Now, has anyone seen Finding Nemo? Do you guys know the part where all the fish are in the water and they're trying to go push down as far as they can to get out of the net? You guys remember that part? That boat and that one is a purse seiner. So basically how it works is they will drop the net into the water and fish will get caught in it and they will bring it up. And it's a very popular spot to see bald eagles, and I actually see some up on the breakwater up ahead. So definitely have your cameras out. So something cool about bald eagles is that they reach maturity once they are 6 years old. The white-head one is a fully grown one, it looks like, because it has the full brown body with the white head. And then the one next to it looks like a juvenile one. And obviously their main source of food is fish. So sometimes their eyes are bigger than their stomach, and they'll see a fish in the water and they'll be like, I want that one. So they close their talons on over the fish, and if it's small enough, they'll be able to lift the fish up out of the water. But if the fish is bigger than them and stronger than them, it will just drag them underneath the water. The bald eagles have a very hard time unlinking their talons from the fish. Falls at a 45-degree angle, and they will slowly make their way through the water catching fish. Now, they have a bunch of fishing line and poles going down about one every 10 feet. So they will slowly go along and catch whatever fish they do. They will bring them up and they will put them in a freezer. They actually sell their fish whole, which makes them a lot more expensive and profitable. But also, trawlers take a lot more labor and they cost a lot more. It's so nice being on the water and seeing them. Our other type of fishing boat are gill netters. Now, how gill netters work is they have basically it's not a rope, like a fishing net, and on one side of the fishing net, they will have weights, and on the other side of the fishing net, they will have buoys which help it to float. It's a good chance to
Look
see
at all the
whales out
bald
here.
eagles
We don't
up
see them
there.
every day, but we sometimes do.
Oh my goodness. There's like hundreds of them. They're everywhere.
And as we continue along this way, you guys are going to be
There's another one
seeing
there.
our shipwreck cove as we turn the corner. There's more breakwater with the juvenile bald eagles. And then there's a fully grown one right out there. Marine animals.
And there's our
Point
ship.
them out and shout it out if you see them.
You see all those eagles?
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Now, right now, the tide is a little bit. So, basically, during the winter time, we get very high winds here in Ketchikan. They can be like 80 miles per hour. We're messing with them. Look at it, they're all just gonna fly away. Wow, this is a great view of the cruise ship. Look at all those birds. This is insane.
Oh boy.
Hi guys! Okay, we gotta help Catch Rosero out, guys. Everyone needs to lean forward and push!
So we just got off the ducks, and it was a lot of fun. We got to see how the area is set up, so now we can walk to those areas that we've seen. Now let's go into Blastomus Bills. Finest Alaskan made goods. They also have Arctic gold. That's really cool. It's made out of like an antler. It's got the eagle and the bear. That one there's a wolf. A lot of deer antler knives and some really cool Christmas ornaments. And that's a real fun Santa. He's got some snowshoes. And definitely don't see these things anywhere else. So Dawn got a little thing here at Blastomus Bills.
Yeah, just a little trinket bracelet.
Oh, it's got like different stones in
Yeah.
that.
Really neat for $8.95.
Yeah, pretty cool. I like it. It is a beautiful day. Yeah, we're just doing some shopping, walking around, trying to take in the atmosphere. Coliseum Theater since 1897. I didn't know that orcas like popcorn. They do here in Alaska. The finest gourmet popcorn. And I always like looking at the different Christmas ornaments. And these here are Tim Weberding. Tim Weberding is all the way up here in Alaska. And orcas and moose and totem poles. And the soaring eagle. Oh wow, we should go in here, Don. Wow. Look at all the chairs made out of antler and all kinds of great things. Look at them totem poles. And then there, look at these headdresses up here. The Alaska Fish House. And we are at the Fish House. And we got a nice little window seat here where we can look at the bay. And Dawn and I got a 2-piece halibut and a 2-piece cod. And we're gonna share a piece of each. I'll get a piece of cod, she'll get a piece of halibut. And halibut is locally caught. It was $26 and our total came out to $52.15. So this here is the halibut, comes with fries, some slaw, and then over here is the cod with some fries and slaw. And I guess we get a piece of each, right? Dawn's gonna switcheroo. Okay, now we've got a piece of each. That's what we're dealing with, huh? A little piece of Alaska, huh? What do you think of that tartar sauce?
That's tartar sauce, I guess.
It just tastes like tartar. So you got the that's the halibut, right?
I think so.
Yeah, the halibut. Halibut. Oh yeah, halibut is good. It's locally caught. Look at the halibut. Looks good. It has a really good taste. There's the slaw. And there's the halibut. Very, very good. Oh my goodness. And the Alaska Fish House was good. So what did you think about the fish house?
It was pretty good.
Yes.
The cod and the halibut.
You could tell the difference between halibut and cod.
Yeah, there's a huge difference.
And that was locally caught here in Alaska, and oh boy, it was good. The only thing I didn't care for is the breading part.
Yeah, I don't care for the breading either.
I usually like the lightly battered, but really, really good. Wow. And things are expensive here in Alaska. On the tour, they said they had a museum here at the fire department, and there's a fire truck called Grandma. And this must be Grandma, right?
Yep, probably.
It's a very, very nice old fire truck. We got one of these in Sevierville, similar to that. And then here's a really old one.
Yeah. I don't think you drive it. I think you pull it behind Grandma.
You pull it behind Grandma, right?
Oh, look, the pole.
Yeah. That's the old fire alarm where they used to ding, 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 and it all run out. But Ketchikan. I think he's got a cigarette, Dawn.
Yeah.
He's got a cigarette. So they have a t-shirt vending machine here at the fire department, and you can buy some gear. Huh. I've never seen a t-shirt vending machine. Beautiful. There's St. John's Church over there. And that's Whale Park because the park is shaped as a whale. I guess if you look from the sky, you'll see that. So we're over here at Creek Street, and this is the red light district. So these are where the cat houses and sporting women were at, and there was a lady named Dolly, and she had a little house and they call her Hello Dolly, and that's what it looked like back in the day. It was a very sketchy part. Now it's a tourist area, and yeah, we're gonna take a look at this. And it looks like they were making shine up here back in the olden days. Yeah, Prohibition. Everything's built on stilts along the river here. Wow, the moss is super green, and the water's just cascading. So this is Annie's place, 1920. So during salmon season, this area is crazy. The eagles will be all down in here trying to get them out of the river, and that would be a really great time to see that. Simply Salmon, and they have a lift that goes to the top, but they're working on it at the moment, so that would be fun. You know, I like lifts. We always end up doing them when we see them. But and here in Alaska, they have Mickey Moose. They have Alaskan gold nuggets. And they can range anywhere from $5,000-$10,000 all the way down to $175. Yeah, so we're here at the famous Dolly's house, where both men and salmon come upstream to spawn. Historic red light district. That's Dolly there. She lived here until 1973, until health and failing eyesight required her to move to a nursing home. And if you can't find your husband, he's probably in there. So when we were on the duck tour, they were giving tours of the house. And we came back here and they're not doing it. They're closed. Things do close early here. And we still have 2 hours before we even have to board. I think it's only, what, 4 o'clock right now? So this is June's Cafe, 1903. It had the best chili in town, and that's right next to Dolly's house, or actually a couple doors down. And that was, we walked through Creek Street here. I choose to stay sucker free. And it's time to head back on the ship. We're gonna go in and get cleaned up and get ready for dinner tonight. Some shows. And our room is right over there. Yeah, they're painting the ship. So it is dinner time. We're gonna head down and grab a bite to eat. And it's Dutch night.
Some information about our route towards our next and alas final port of call this cruise, Vancouver. As we cross the Dixon entrance into Hecate Strait and later the Queen Charlotte Sound, where we will remain until re-entering the Canadian Inside Passage at 2 o'clock tomorrow. This is where we will once again embark our Canadian pilots at Pine Island. I will of course give you more information about our passage back through the Inside Passage at noon tomorrow.
Beautiful.
Tomorrow night.
We're at table 111.
The weather for tomorrow.
We got some bread service, water. This is my salad tonight. Looking good. Steak tartare.
It's got some olives, some eggs, tomatoes.
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it?
cucumbers.
Yeah, that's my steak tartare. So I forgot that the steak tartare is raw hamburger, technically. So I did take a bite of it though. It would taste like raw hamburger. What did you think about the tartare?
I spit it out.
You tried it though.
Yeah.
Tastes like It is. It is. And inside my head, I go, oh, it's something I wanted to try. But then I remembered, no, that was something I didn't want to try. That's the reason why I remembered it. And we tried it, though. It's not for me. I hope I don't get sick.
Ooh, I think there's shrimp on it.
Ooh, wow, yeah. A little chicken. You got a shrimp up there, Dawn.
Looks like it. It would have me a shrimp cocktail.
Good. And Dutch apple pie for dessert. Dawn got the exact same thing. And good evening and goodbye, Ketchikan. Until next time. Been a lot of fun. Yeah. And we're going to be pulling away from the dock here shortly. Some of the last few people are getting on. Only about 10 minutes. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And this will be our last time ashore in Alaska. Alaska has been amazing. And tomorrow we'll be at sea all day. We're still going to explore the ship. There's some things we haven't shown y'all, and we'll pack up and head back into Vancouver. Oh, there's a whale, Dawn. There's a humpback right there. Humpback.
Oh wow, he's that close, Will. Oh wow.
I was filming the Coast Guard, and
Did you get him?
I don't know, but he's right there. I don't know if he's going to resurface now or not.
I can't believe he's that close.
Yeah, we just saw a humpback.
Will. I don't know if you got him on camera or not, but I'd like to think you did.
Yeah, he was like right in front of that Coast Guard ship. Yeah. Got our drinks. And so tonight is going to be a combo of the magician and the guy who did the comedy. And I guess they're teaming up to do this special show, and I'm kind of excited for it because they were both the best acts that they've had on the ship so far. So it'll be fun, right?
If you see me around the ship, just be normal. Don't be whack jobs. There are some nutcases on this ship. Some of you know that I don't have too much of an act. Usually I just watch you people come back here and report. I try to dress up for you, lady. This is dressed up for me. You like the shirt? Yeah, somewhere at the Vatican, they're like, where are our curtains? I promise. Let's hear from my very good friend, Mr. Nathan Comarch! Steve Collette! Steve Collette, that was amazing, man!
And tonight I'm going to share with you a sleight of hand challenge. This is the ancient mystery of the little blue bag. The little blue bag of secrets. Ooh.
And the soldier with the soldiers swing.
And we ordered a pizza. I already got into it. And it's got bacon and sausage. And you can get this, take it back to your room, and yeah, good times. Well, folks, it's the next morning.
Through town, we did the duck tour thing.
Yeah. And it's a small town, so we didn't, you know what I mean? It was a crazy amount to do on like the last 2 stops.
And we even seen a humpback whale as we were setting sail.
Yeah, I was actually...
It was that close in town, I was shocked.
I was filming the Coast Guard ship, right? And then I heard... and I go, oh, there's a humpback. And you know, comparison to the size of that Coast Guard ship, they're big. They're really big, because it was the first time I was able to place them up against an object. Really, really great. But folks, that's going to do it for today. Here, well, actually, it's the next day. If you guys like this vlog,
Give it a thumbs up.
Also, if you haven't, please subscribe so you don't miss these upcoming Alaska adventures, guys. We are heading back towards Vancouver. We got a whole day tomorrow at sea, and then we're going to make our trip back to the Smokies. We love you, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye, everyone.